Anthony Rumble Johnson. We're down here in Biloxi, Mississippi again for Artem Lobov versus Jason Knight 2. After the first fight, can you imagine what it would be like for these two to willingly agree to a rematch knowing what they went through the first time?
I think they are two of the wildest, craziest fighters we're probably going to see in bare knuckle right now. For them to want a rematch after having the battle that they had the first time, that says a lot about the two guys. I wouldn't want a rematch if I had to fight somebody that I went to war with like that. You know what I mean? So I expect fireworks for sure.
It's funny, both of these guys have said this week that they're going to be a lot more technical and they're going to be a lot more, straight punches, not winging shots. But do you imagine that as soon as one lands heavy, the other one's going to fire back and we're just going to descend into what we saw the last time?
In my opinion, that's probably what's going to happen because when you be when you're really technical and strategic most of the times, and the other person's trying to be strategic and technical a lot of times, you kind of stall each other out. It's not as entertaining. But I think once somebody finally gets popped and they see that their technique that they got hit with was absolutely trash, you know what I'm saying? Then they say, okay, well that works. It's time to fight. Technique, like Jason said, is going out the door. That's just fight.
Since you've been involved in this promotion in bare knuckle, what's been the biggest surprise to you?
Oh, nothing. I'm not surprised about what bare knuckle's doing at all. I'm not surprised about the athletes they're choosing. I'm not surprised about the moves David is making for the organization. The staff is amazing. It's coming along. You know what I mean? We're getting accepted in more and more states now. So it's just a matter of time before it's going to be up there with everybody else.
How big was that Paulie Malignaggi Artem fight for this promotion?
It was big. It was big, but nothing compared to this. I don't think it's compared to this. It's these guys showed what fighting, not boxing, but fighting, old school. Hey, I'm your big brother. I'm a bully you around style fighting. This is what these guys do. These are fighters. Boxers are boxers. These are fighters. You know, um, this is just a new breed. This is a different breed of fighters right here.
Having said that, this is kind of a bit off topic, but are you a little bit bored of seeing these MMA guys trying to fight Tyson Fury and Tyson Fury sort of saying he's going to come to MMA and we don't really know if he is? Do you think that conversation just needs to stop?
Yeah, yeah. Tyson's a hell of a boxer. I have respect for him. I mean, he does a lot of talking, but that's the name of the game when it comes to boxing. Just talk a lot of trash and box your ass off. That's what happens in boxing. I respect it. I think his size will play a huge part in everything, but as far as skill level with the combinations of punches, kicks, and if he was to do MMA, I'm talking. If he was to do MMA, I think he'd get crushed.
It's funny that you brought up size. You're looking a lot svelter these
Yeah,
days.
I'm trying to get my slim on right now. You know what I mean? I was up to uh, probably 280, and that was the worst I've ever been. That's the worst anybody's ever gonna see me, and I'll never be back there again. But I needed it to happen. I needed to hit rock bottom the way I was, as far as like going to the gym and taking care of myself. Being in the gym since I was 8, it can take a lot of, you know, wear and tear on any human being. I'm glad I took the break that I've taken. So coming back now, it's a lot. I feel a lot better, and my punches are stronger, harder, faster. The other day, my coach said, "AJ, it's still dangerous." That's what he walked up to me after. This was the second time he saw me spar because he's been gone. He came up to me and said, "AJ, you're still dangerous. You're still very fast and punch hard." So I mean, I've knocked out 2 people already in training on the first 2 days of sparring. So I feel like everything is clicking.
That's a good sign. How much are you weighing right now?
About 240. Yeah.
Would that be what you used to weigh in when you were competing in the UFC? No?
No. When I was fighting 205, I wouldn't get usually more than 235.
Okay.
But
you're on the way there.
Yeah, yeah. Right now I feel good at being at 240. If I were to fight right now at heavyweight for 240, I'd feel just fine. I feel like I still have my strength. Have I don't think I'm definitely not gonna be one of the bigger heavyweight guys. There's some monsters in heavyweight, and I feel like I'd be my advantage would be probably speed over a majority of those guys because everybody in heavyweight for the most part has power. But I think I'm much faster than those guys, and I probably have a little bit more knockout power. I'm not gonna.
I
I
would
mean,
argue.
don't take that from me. I'm just saying.
I
Check my
think
record.
evidence dictates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No, but
also,
those guys in heavyweight are amazing. I look forward to fighting all of them.
how are we looking on that? Have you got back in the USADA testing pool? Is what's the plan? When do you think you're going to start doing that?
Well, we have to meet with UFC some more. And just we got to go over things and just figure some stuff out. But it's all looking good so far. Nothing bad. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth and say too much, but everything's looking good right now. I'm not worried. You know what I mean?
Ideal time to return?
Hoping. Well, I was trying to shoot for April, May, but maybe June, July. We'll see. We'll see. But whenever I come back, I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be known. You know what I mean? I want to come back in the and showcase everything and just fight and just hurt people.